2. Spend more now to reap the benefits later. A while ago, I was having a conversation with Professor Treje Chun. He told me, "I've been telling people over and over again that if we continue to damage nature, we may get what we want right now, but in the long run, we will end up losing more economically." But nobody listened to me, so I developed a new theory called environmental economics by consulting with economists. It is a new frame that says environmental problems are economic problems. I thought, companies will finally listen to him now that he has gone this far. But, as was expected, companies only pretended they were listening to him by just making small donations for his cause. Ecological and environmental issues have always been pushed to the side in favor of development, but I have no doubt that things will be different now because people have realized that the key to solving the coronavirus problem can be found not in masks or vaccines, but in the environment. People have also started realizing deep within that it is a problem for us all, not others, to solve. There are things that people can do individually, but companies that leave a massive impact on the environment with just one round of their production activity should also do something to solve this problem. Now is the time when companies and small businesses should be called on to put in place guidelines for environmental protection and even climate change when they do business or sell products. It is the consumer's job to commend products that were made while taking the environment into consideration. We must spend more money for the healthy future of our children now instead of saving it. Electricity and oil consumption should be cut down, but eco-friendly products should be our first choice, even though they are slightly more expensive than others. The more money we spend now, the more we will be investing in the future wellness of our children. I was heavy-hearted the entire time I interviewed Professor Treje Chun. I was so sorry for not having acknowledged all the hard work and efforts that environmental protection activists have been making all these years on our behalf. So when Professor Treje Chun told me that the Biodiversity Foundation that had been founded was short of funding and might have to lay off employees, I blurted out almost instinctively, "Professor, I will also sponsor the Biodiversity Foundation." When the video of me interviewing Professor Tre was uploaded onto my YouTube channel, MKTV, it touched the hearts of many of my subscribers. A short while later, I received a text message from Professor Treje Chun. He said that many people had started sponsoring the foundation, and he thanked me. It was such a significant relief to hear it, because it made me feel that the world was still a good place to live, and I was grateful for being a part of the community that demonstrated such mature citizenship. 3. Put up with a little inconvenience. When you think about it, we are living in an era where everything is abundant. We use electricity and water as much as we want to. It's because they are cheap. I wondered why they were cheap, and I realized that it was because we've been exploiting natural resources that should have been reserved for the future. We cared only about our convenience here and now, and we didn't think about the dangers that we'll face later on in the future. Now, the bills we pay should include the inconvenient cost. The price is right when inconvenient cost of reduction is added to the bill. We must recalculate our bill, adding the interest incurred to the resources we've been using for our convenience.